welcome to my 1999 SCAMP trailer review. I'll be living on this thing for the next few months, so let's check this thing out. Good girl, Sophie. Let's go inside. As you guys can see, it's got a little bit of rust in some places. Like here is the drain outlet, and I'm not really even sure how this works, but it is broken. So this trailer's got its own brakes in case it breaks away from the truck or whatever you're using it to pull, and this is where the battery is. And over here generally there is some sort of propane tanks that you can use to cook. And comes right out. It also has an adapter, so you can plug it into any outlet. This is your fresh water connection. Now this has never been used, so I am not really sure if I'll be using this. In order for the trailer not to tip over, there are these little legs. You have to squeeze in like this, pull it out, push it, and then bring it down. And you can just bring it down. Let's just do a quick go around here. You can see this pretty awesome trailer. It's in pretty good shape. It's got a few things here and there. I think one of the problems with these fiberglass ones is that the metal bits, they start to rust. So like these rivets and stuff, they'll start to rust. Recently serviced. 1017 in Gaithersburg, Maryland. So this is what everybody's looking forward to, is the inside of this really cool SCAMP trailer. This is a 16-foot, by the way. So here's the door. I'm going to remove all of this stuff, so I'll be cleaning. The previous owners did put this Mylar stuff, which is really good for privacy. I'm going to remove it really quick because it's, you can see it's pretty dark in here. And we have some light. So now you guys can see it looks so much better without the covers. And Sophie, the dog, is making her place. Right, Sophie? Do you like the trailer? I'm about 5'9". As you guys can see, I don't have to crouch or anything. And I think even if you're like 6 feet tall, you can fit here. So that would be 6 feet tall. And I don't have any issues at all. But man, it looks really nice in here, especially with the light. So let's look around some of the features of this really cool SCAMP trailer. Alright, so on this side, they're starting out. This is a nice feature. I don't know if I don't really need bunk beds, but this is very small bunk beds. Underneath this bunk bed, one thing I don't like is the color of these cushions. I probably have them made, have some made. There's some storage underneath here, which is pretty nice to have. You can see you need all the storage that you can get. And then underneath here you have even more storage, so you can just pull out whatever. And there's a little bit of a lip here, so this pocket here has got less space than this. And there we go. So now you have a couch instead of bunk beds. Just chill out over here, and it seems like the spot where most people would rest. And you can even, if you don't have a need for bunk beds, you can just kind of use this to sleep. Sophie, you ready to come over here? So right here in the door, there's this. First you have storage right in here, which is nice, and also there are these hooks for jackets and stuff, and a pretty nice mirror because that's kind of important. AC unit, so this is silicone. I'm gonna have to fix this. A AC unit, and it just blows cool air out the side here. And I believe that this is the condensation from the AC on the outside. So there we go. Right here, this used to be a shower, as you guys can probably tell, and even has a really cool window. It's got this really cool feature. Oh yeah, the air is already coming in. You just do this because this is a shower, and it just kind of closes that window. That's a great feature. That is such a nice feature. This is the bathroom. They just made it into more of a usable space, and it's got a lot of space. You can like do things. So, you know, even with this, you can take it down very easily. You can just unbolt it up here on the top and just remove this entire thing. But this could be used for something else. You know, it's kind of funny inside of here. You would think it would feel very small because it's such a small RV camper that, but it doesn't feel small. It feels like very livable. I was very surprised. As soon as I opened up the windows, it feels so much better. But it does not feel like a tiny little speck. And honestly, with this, I probably could just sleep in here instead of like having the bed here. I'd probably just get rid of the bed or put it away. It looks like the previous owner was very smart and he put LEDs in this space. I think for me, I probably would like try and get rid of like the big chunky buttons and like modernize by making small LEDs and things like that. I can work and like get my food ready on this cupboard, move it to this side, and then you have a kitchen sink, a very small kitchen sink, and it's like a bar sort of thing, and then you push this down to drain. On this side you have even more stuff. You have another window for ventilation. It feels so much better getting in there. And then here you have a lot of counter space, and then this, you lift this up and look at this propane stove. Left and right is a fridge. It's a little dirty, it's been used, but this is the fridge. I probably don't even need the other fridge. The door is kind of flimsy, and this is all like just fake paneling, and all of this could be used for good storage. Also, you have a wire going from there to there, and then here you have your, I think it's a carbon monoxide thing, and more storage up here. Sweet, you got cups, and then here more storage. And these little cabinets are really nice. They also won't fling open as you're driving. Now look at this up on top. You have a little window. There we go, look at that. You can open this entire thing. That's excellent. Or you can just do this to let some air in. Typically, this is what comes with this camp trailer, and you can see it's just a bunch of cushions, and I am not sure how this really works, but I'll figure it out. Now look at this. We have space here. We just have to vacuum. This is where the table goes in, and I'm not really sure how it goes in yet. Okay, then it should fold like this. I'm pretty sure it's this way. And voila, we got the table. I prefer this setup. As you guys can tell, it just looks much cleaner. I think I prefer not having the bed completely made because I can use this as an office. And for me, you know, it's kind of cool. And I do love the amount of light that you get here. Hope you guys enjoyed the walkthrough of this little SCAMP trailer. And while I was riding across the United States out in the West, I saw that there was a lot of these around. And on the East Coast, in the, as we call it, the DMV, there's not a lot of these trailers around because it seems like people who like to travel are more towards out the West. On the East Coast, people don't really like to get out. But this was quite a nice find. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is going to be my office. This is going to be my home for the next few months. Kind of crazy because I have a house right over there. But I think it'll be kind of a cool experiment. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe and like and all that other crap. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.